Welcome to another Brew City Marketing training video. Today we're going to go over how to update your site and the things that are entailed there. First, we're already logged in here. We're going to go to our dashboard. And as you can see, we have 19 updates to make. You will have this indicator on your website as well when there's things that need to be updated. We're going to go ahead and click on that. There's essentially three different items in here to worry about. We have the WordPress core at the very top. We have all of our plugins, which this will vary from site to site depending on how your site was built. We have quite a bit of plugins in this particular instance. Most of the sites we're building now rely on a lot less of those. But regardless, we'll be able to update those all at once. And then we have the themes at the bottom. I do recommend doing the themes first. Especially if you use Aveda as your theme, because it does have some plugins packaged with it. And once you push the main theme update, there will be some extra updates that come along with that. And we'll go over that in a second. So to start here, we're just going to select all and do all of the themes at once and click update. You will notice this little pop-up that comes up that talks about backing things up on WP Engine. We do recommend running this process early in the morning. We have sites produce like a save state that we can roll back to every morning for everything we host. You're most likely not going to have access to that. So if you do roll these updates out and there is an issue that's caused by them, which does happen sometimes, you can always ping us and we can roll the site back to that state that it was in before the updates ran. So we'll just go ahead and do that. That way, when you run this process, and if you do want to make content changes as well, you don't lose all those content changes in between the update if something else gets kind of messed up there. So it looks like the themes ran just fine. We're going to go back to the update screen. And you'll notice now we have a couple of Aveda plugins in here as well that need to be updated since we did the base of the theme. We're again going to select all and update the plugins. Again, no thanks, I already did this. And this process will probably take a little while because there's a number of plugins in here. Right, and then we're going to go back to updates one more time. And then for the last one, we're going to do the entire core. And again, no thanks, I already did this. All right, and we should be all set there. You will notice if you run Aveda, sometimes it's when you push updates, it is going to have things that need to be patched as well, which is essentially just like a mini update. We're going to click on that patcher link and apply that patch. And then we should be fully updated. One thing after you make all those changes, it's always good to refresh your site, not only logged in, but also check it logged out, whether you're in another browser or incognito in Chrome, just so you can make sure that the experience is what you're used to and everything looks the same. The main things to pay attention to are these big sliding images at the top of your pages if you have them. That's always something that can break sometimes when you do updates. Animations are another thing. But otherwise, just make sure that all the images are loading properly and everything's kind of working as you expect it. You can click through to various parts of your site, make sure that things like the blog are running properly and all those kind of things. And if everything looks good, then you should be all good to go on that. And that is basically how to run updates on your site yourself if you don't want to either have us do it or wait around for us to get it, which we do still run some routine updates on all of our hosted sites. But we do spend a good amount of time in between doing that for each of our clients. So